everybody. I'm Mrs. K from the Arcadia Public Library. Welcome back to Family Storytime Adventures. Today my theme is going to be new books. So I'm going to read you two picture books that are new to the Arcadia Public Library's collection. First one is called We Disagree, and this is by Bethany Dini Murguia. And the second one is called Rescuing Mrs. Birdley, Back to School Where She Belongs. And this is written by Erin Reynolds and illustrated by Emma Reynolds. And these are both read with permission from Simon & Schuster Publishers. But before we read our stories, let's do our hello song. We'll do the same one that we did last week. It goes like this. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. All right, good job. Okay, as I said, this first book is called We Disagree by Bethany Dini Murguia. And this one's about a little mouse and a little squirrel who can't seem to agree on anything. But it's also a book about friendship. So let's see how that works out. Again, I'm reading with permission from Simon & Schuster Publishers. So little mouse says, hello, hello, do you like figs? And the squirrel says, oh no, I don't snack on twigs. Look at the little mouse. He looks kind of sad, huh? Aw, he wanted to share his fig. So he tries again. He says, do you like blue and polka dot? Look, he's wearing blue and polka dots on. But the squirrel says, no, I like red. I don't like spots. Still disagreeing. So this time the mouse says, do you like newts and toads and frogs? And look, there's the newt and toad and frog saying, do you like us? Do you like us? But the squirrel says, no way, I just like prairie dogs. They're over here on his side. Do you like warm and sunny skies? Asks the mouse. I prefer gray. Sun hurts my eyes. Well, they don't agree on that. Do you like skates? Do you like bikes? I don't like wheels. I'd rather hike. You must like flutes, guitars, and drums. The squirrel says, no, no, and no. I'd rather hum. So even if they both like music, they don't like it the same way, huh? Here's the mouse. And he's saying, hum, hum, de dum, showing how he likes to hum. The mouse says, what's wrong with blue? What's wrong with frogs? And the squirrel says, what's wrong with gray and prairie dogs? Uh-oh. I hope they're not getting angry with each other. We don't agree. We can't be friends. There's nothing more. This is the end. Wow. They both just decide they're not going to be friends. Can't agree on anything. But then Squirrel says, yes, I agree. The mouse says, what? Wait, what did you say? What happens next? We just agreed. I'm quite perplexed, says the mouse. Let's see what the squirrel says. The mouse says, we're not the same. Squirrel says, indeed it's true. And mouse says, agreed again. And squirrel says, but why choose blue? He's still asking him about his blue and polka dots, huh? Well, blue is sea and blue is sky. Squirrel says, but red is leaves and cherry pie. Those both sound good to me. Hey, let's disagree more. The squirrel says, let's disagree, yes. Mouse says, do you like friends? What do you think Squirrel's going to say? Does he like friends? I'll bet she does. He says, I'll let you guess. So you can make your guess. Do you think he likes friends? I think he probably does. That's the end. Okay, let's take a little break and do a finger play. It goes like this. My hands upon my head I'll place, on my shoulders, and on my face. at my waist and by my side. Then behind my back they'll hide. Then I'll raise my hands way up high and let my fingers fly, fly, fly. Then I'll clap them. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll see how quiet they can be. Good job. You want to do that one more time with me now that you know it? All right, do your hands up on your head with me. Ready? My hands upon my head I'll place, on my shoulders, and on my face, at my waist, and by my side, and then behind my back they'll hide. That's right. Then I'll reach them way up high and let my fingers fly, fly, fly. Then I'll clap them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And then I'll see how quiet they can be. Good job. Time for another story. Okay, I have another fun story for you that's new to our collection. This one is called Rescuing Mrs. Birdley, Back to School Where She Belongs by Aaron and Emma Reynolds. And again, read with permission from Simon & Schuster Publishers. Miranda Montgomery was an animal expert. She watched the Nature Joe animal show every single day. You see it on the television there? She seems to be bringing some stuffed animals to watch the show. Nature Joe was wildly fantastic. He rescued animals of every size, from lemurs to lions. Look at that, there's the lemurs. And there's a turtle, or a tortoise, and a lion. She really seems to enjoy that show, huh? Sometimes the animals got quite aggressive, but they were always happy once Nature Joe returned them to their natural habitat. They didn't like to be chained up, huh? So when Miranda saw her teacher at the grocery store, she knew just what to do. Mrs. Birdley didn't belong in a grocery store. She must have gotten loose from her classroom and wandered off. Mrs. Birdley wasn't getting aggressive yet, but Miranda was sure she would be much happier back in her natural habitat. Luckily, Miranda Montgomery had been preparing for this moment her entire life. I wonder what she did to prepare. Let's see if we can find out. Miranda had once seen Nature Joe dig a hole and line it with cozy pillows to rescue a sick Bengal tiger. So, look, that man behind the counter is saying, "What are you doing? She's digging a hole in the grocery store." Oh no. But Mrs. Birdley was sly. She avoided the hole completely. Look at that, she just walked right over it. Unfortunately, the deli man was not as sly. Oops, he fell in the hole instead of Mrs. Birdley. Poor man. Miranda needed bait, and she knew the perfect bait to use: blueberry yogurt. It was all Mrs. Birdley ever ate back in her natural habitat. Miranda knew lost creatures were sometimes skittish at first, but Mrs. Birdley couldn't resist the scent of fruity, low-calorie goodness. She must really like blueberry yogurt, huh? Miranda sprung her trap. See the net? But Mrs. Birdley could move faster than Miranda expected. Looks like she avoided the net. On Nature Joe's small rodent special, he found a little lost weasel searching for food. He caught the weasel in a cage, took it to a meadow, and set it free. The weasel scampered happily away. Think that's what she's trying to try? So Miranda knew firsthand that the key to catching a quick animal was slow and steady movements. While Mrs. Birdley was distracted by the alfalfa sprouts, Miranda made her move. Oh goodness, I think if I saw that I would be a little afraid. Miranda's teacher squealed the whole way back to school, just like that little lost weasel. Poor Mrs. Birdley. Miranda knew Mrs. Birdley would be much happier where she belonged. She didn't look happy right now, but she was probably just shaken up from her little adventure. Look, she locked her in, didn't she? She has the key, and poor Mrs. Birdley is stuck in her classroom. Being locked safe and sound in her classroom all weekend would settle her right down. Miranda Montgomery went home feeling wildly fantastic, just like Nature Joe. Until Sunday. That's when she saw her principal, Mr. Kanklestout, in the home improvement store. Oh no, is she going to try to capture him too? There he was, just shuffling down the lawnmower aisle. Mr. Kanklestout wasn't getting aggressive. Yet. Luckily, Miranda Montgomery had been preparing for this moment her whole life. Uh-oh. Looks like she's going to drop that trash can on him. Hope he doesn't get hurt. Silly Miranda. Hope you like that story. Okay, I have some fun riddles for you guys today. See if you can guess who lives in each house. I live in a house that is shiny and round. I'm always at home, and I don't make a sound. Who am I? Do you know who lives in that house? That's right, it's a goldfish. All right, let's do another and see if you know. I live in a hole way up in a tree. I chatter and scold and eat nuts constantly. Who am I? Do you know who I am? I am a squirrel. All right, I have another one for you. My home is a nest made of twigs, straw, and strings. I chirp happy songs and fly high on my wings. Who am I? That's right, I am a bird. I swim on a pond. There's my pond. With my webbed orange feet, I float and I dive and I quack happily. Who am I? Do you know who I am? That's right, I am a duck. All right, let's see, I have a few more here for you. I live in a forest. Go. And I'm covered with spikes. They keep me from harm when an enemy strikes. Who am I? What animal has spikes? Do you know? I think you might have gotten it. It's a porcupine. All right, here's another one for you. I live on a lily pad. I eat lots of flies. I've got long hind legs and big bulging eyes. Who am I? Did you guess a frog? Good job if you did. All right, one more. I have 8 long legs and 8 tiny eyes. My home is all sticky, a silk trap for flies. Who am I? Do you know who lives in there? That's right, it's a spider. How many were you able to guess? Okay, that's all for this time. Let's sing our goodbye song. Ready? Say goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. I'll see you next time.